All right, we are back with another What If Drafted Today video, and it's actually been quite a bit since we've uploaded one of these on the channel, but we are back with a very exciting episode. We're going to be seeing what would happen if LeBron James was drafted today. Now, obviously, LeBron was drafted back in 2003. He's still playing today, but he's getting to the end of his career, so I thought it'd be interesting to find out if he was redrafted. So we've created a custom draft class, a 2020 draft class, and we have LeBron James in this draft class. We have rookie LeBron right here. We actually took his rookie face scan and put him in the game. And then we took the attributes from the rookie version of LeBron that NBA 2K20 already has. So he's going to be an 84 overall coming into this with 14 badges, and his main attribute is going to be a slasher. Okay, so I simulated through the 2019-20 season, and we are now at the 2020 NBA draft with, of course, we got LeBron James in this draft, his rookie version, and let's find out where he is going to go in the draft. I don't know who has first pick. I don't know who has any of the picks at all. It looks like the Suns are first, and of course, they are going to select LeBron James. So LeBron going to be a Phoenix Sun in this second playthrough of his career. And this will be a pretty interesting team with Devin Booker, LeBron James. They also have DeAndre Ayton, who's a young guy as well. Cole Anthony ends up going second. We don't really care about the rest of the draft. But LeBron on the Suns, and I'm actually pretty excited to see how he does on the Suns. Out of all the teams he could have gone to, I'm glad it was the Suns, because this is actually a team where he can do something. The Suns just need like one more guy. I mean, they're struggling now, but with LeBron James, I definitely think they can be a championship team. Of course, depending how good LeBron does in his career now. All right, so I got his age fixed up. He is now 18. Of course, he went to the NBA straight out of high school. And then the only other thing, a lot of the times when players are rookies, they'll mess up. See, right here it says LeBron has been a pro for 4 years, even though this is his rookie season. So we're going to put that to 0, and I'm hoping that he is actually a rookie during this NBA season. I haven't simulated anything yet, so I hope it does end up sticking. We'll simulate through one day. Suns end up losing this game. LeBron dropping 26 though. And here we go. We go to rookie report, and LeBron is a rookie. Just a lot of times it does mess up, so glad we got that out of the way. All right, we made it to the end of the season, and Stephen Curry gets MVP. That is something we do not see a lot in these simulations. So this is actually pretty sick. Usually it goes to Giannis or LeBron or someone like that, but Stephen Curry getting MVP. And of course, Rookie of the Year is going to go to LeBron James, averaging 20 points, 3.6 rebounds, 6.6 assists. Pretty good stats, especially for a rookie. They're not like out of this world or anything. In real life, he averaged around the same points in his rookie season. So look, it's a little similar to what he did in 2003. Hopping into our All-NBA teams, will be interesting if LeBron ended up making these. Not on the first team, and the actual LeBron, the older LeBron, is on the second team. So our rookie LeBron not going to make any of the All-NBA teams. But of course, he was the Rookie of the Year, which is all we can really ask for in your rookie season. Check out the Phoenix Suns. Somehow they get the 5th seed, and they went 42-40. There's teams that made the playoffs that actually went negative. I'm not sure exactly how this happened. This season was just very even. We got the Grizzlies, Warriors, Timberwolves, Mavericks, Suns, Lakers, Pelicans, and Clippers. I'm not sure what happened to the NBA here, but I'm a little confused on how it actually turned out. We're just going to hop into the playoffs now, see what the Suns can do with LeBron as a rookie. Of course, he won Rookie of the Year. Don't really need to check out anything else. But let's see if they can defeat the Dallas Mavericks in round 1, and it's not looking like it. Mavericks up 3-1, and the Dallas Mavericks going to defeat the Phoenix Suns 4-1. So unfortunately for the Suns and LeBron James, not able to do much in the first season, but of course, they got some time to grow. Still got a lot of young players. The Minnesota Timberwolves won the championship. D'Angelo Russell, Finals MVP. They ended up beating out the Bucks. I don't know how the Timberwolves made it to the championship. Lakers, Clippers, both getting defeated in the first round. I mean, this is just... This season was a weird season. So hopping into season number 2, LeBron up to a 91 overall. DeAndre Ayton is a 92 and Devin Booker a 90. So this team looking like they have a chance to win a championship here with the big three. This is a very solid squad. Heading into the All-Star game, LeBron James is going to make the All-Star team. Of course, we got the older LeBron as a starter for Team Stefan, and then younger LeBron is going to be a reserve for Team Stefan. It's going to be Team Stefan versus Team Giannis. And in the All-Star team, LeBron only with 8 minutes, and he scored 2 points. Coming to the end of the season, the actual LeBron ends up winning MVP this season, and the Suns end up doing really good, getting 49 wins on the season. Let's see if our rookie or our young LeBron was able to make any All-NBA teams, and our younger LeBron is going to be on the All-NBA second team, so that is huge for him in his second season, already on these All-NBA teams. With 49 wins, the Suns are going to end up getting the 4th seed in the West, so they got a very good chance at winning the championship this season. Starting off, they face off against the Spurs. And the Suns are up 3-2 against the Spurs, and the Spurs tied up 3-3. And in game number 7, unfortunately, the Suns are going to be defeated. The Memphis Grizzlies end up winning it this season, and Ja Morant gets Finals MVP. Okay, so I completely forgot to show you guys the stats for LeBron in his second season. He ended up averaging 26.2 points per game, 4.1 rebounds, and 7.7 assists. So his assists are already going up a lot, and he's only in his second season, so it looks like he's turning into the player he is right now, which is more of a playmaker, just an all-around guy. And he's also shooting very good from the three-point line. In terms of minutes, he's playing about 34.7 minutes per game. He's up to a 95 overall going into his 3rd season. DeAndre Ayton a 94, Devin Booker a 90. I thought Devin Booker would be doing a little better than Ayton, but Ayton is like that second option on the team, but still a very, very solid big three. And LeBron has 32 badges as well now. 3rd season, yet again, it's going to be Team Stefan versus Team Giannis, and LeBron James is going to be a starter for Team Giannis. In fact, both of the LeBrons are starting for Team Giannis, so they get to team up in the All-Star game, which is going to be kind of weird. And this year, LeBron doing a lot better in the All-Star game, playing 30 minutes, dropping 17 points and 11 assists. Stephen Curry going to get another MVP here, and just like last season, LeBron going to be on the All-NBA second team, along with his older self. For some reason, this LeBron is actually shorter. I'm pretty sure he's only 6'8". I don't know why this one is taller. And then also this season, LeBron ended up getting on the all-defensive second team. Suns improving even more this season, going to be 3rd in the West with 54 wins, really close to being one of those top teams. Looking at LeBron, he was 9th in the league for scoring with 27.4 points per game. He also had 4.5 rebounds and 7.2 assists. The assist is going to give him 17th in the league. Steals, he was number 4 with 2.1 steals per game, at 0.9 blocks, 53.9 from the field goal, and he also shot 46% from the three-point line. Brings up to number 8 in the league, and that's a lot better than he ever did in his actual career. And yet again, he still sucks on the free throw line. Hopping into the playoffs yet again, the Suns with the 3rd seed. Maybe they'll be able to do something here up against the LA Lakers, but the Lakers up to a 3-2 lead. And the Suns are going to end up winning 4-3. So finally, the Suns getting out of the first round. In the second round, they're up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Suns going to take a 1-0 lead, and the Suns are going to take a 3-1 lead over the Timberwolves. And the Suns defeat the Timberwolves in game number 5, giving them a 4-1 victory, and they move on to the Western Conference Finals, and they'll be facing off against the Memphis Grizzlies. Suns going to take a 1-0 lead, make that a 2-0 lead. Now a 3-1 lead for the Suns. They can win it here in game number 5 yet again. But in game 5, Grizzlies going to get a W. And in game 6, Suns barely able to scrape away with a victory, beating the Grizzlies by only 3 points. And they move on to the NBA Finals to face off against the Boston Celtics. Celtics end up taking game 1. Game number 2, Celtics beat the Suns by 1 point. So the Celtics up to a 2-0 lead. And I believe that was the Suns' 2 home games. So it's going to be tough for them to win on the road and try to come back here. But they're able to do it in game number 3, finally getting a game on the board. Suns take game 4 as well, so the series tied up 2-2. Game number 5 goes to the Celtics. Celtics now with a 3-2 lead. And the Suns clutch up to force a game 7. They should end up getting the home court advantage right here. Yeah, so the Suns do have the home court advantage here, so hopefully they can take the victory. They're looking good. And in game 7, the Suns up by 5 points with 45 seconds left. So hopefully they don't blow this right here. They should have the championship. Devin Booker inside, no good. Bolden with a rebound, that is no good either. Celtics with the ball. They still got Kemba Walker, Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart. He fades away. That is no good. Now the Celtics going to be forced to foul. And in LeBron's 3rd season, the Phoenix Suns able to come home with the championship. Already doing a lot better than he was in 2003. There they are holding up the trophy. Let's see if LeBron will actually get Finals MVP, and he does. So already in his 3rd season, an NBA champ and a Finals MVP. Checking out his final stats, he averaged 32 points per game, 5.6 rebounds, and nearly 8 assists, while shooting 47% from the three-point line. And LeBron already up to a 96 overall in his 3rd season. I definitely think he'll hit that 99 pretty soon. And actually, during the offseason, LeBron improving to a 98 overall, so getting even better. And if we come over to all players, there's actually a few players at a 99. We got Giannis, Luka Doncic, and Kevin Durant. And then Anthony Davis and LeBron James are both going to be 98 overalls. So LeBron, almost the best player in the league at this point. He just kind of needs an MVP. And then after that, it's just all smooth sailing. He's just got to go for more championships. But I mean, already in his career, he can be doing a lot more than he did in real life. Yet again, LeBron going to be a starter in the All-Star game. Unfortunately, he hasn't become a captain yet. LeBron not able to win MVP, but he does make it on the All-NBA 2nd team. So he still has a little bit of improving to do before he gets that MVP. But he is a 99 overall now. So he's up there with some of the top guys in the league, like Giannis and Luka Doncic. Giannis actually 29 years of age now. In real life, LeBron won his first MVP when he was 24, so he still has 2 years to go before he actually wants to try to surpass that. Suns going to get the 4th seed this NBA season with 46 wins. And LeBron only going to average 25.1, 3.7 rebounds, and 7.4 assists this season, so not doing nearly as good in terms of scoring. I think he has to score more if he does want that MVP. Suns going to be the 4th seed up against the Grizzlies in the 1st round. And the Suns going to defeat the Grizzlies 4-3. So super close game there, up against the 1st seeded Pelicans in the 2nd round. And the Suns are going to upset the Pelicans, winning 4-3 yet again. Moving on to the Western Conference Finals, up against the OKC Thunder. And yet again, the Suns getting another victory. So they are back in the NBA Finals. Can they get the back-to-back championship up against the Milwaukee Bucks? And unfortunately for LeBron and the Suns, Bucks are going to win the championship here. Giannis getting Finals MVP. And it was actually a 4-0 sweep. That would have been insane if they won back-to-back. But unfortunately, not going to happen for the Suns. LeBron, finally an all-star captain. He has his own team. So maybe this is his MVP season. And check this out. Bronny James is going to be a starter on his team as well. I don't know if we'll see a LeBron and Bronny team up during this career simulation, but they are on the same all-star team. Unfortunately, yet again, LeBron not able to get MVP, but this season he does end up making the 1st team, so he's getting closer and closer every year. He's got to win next year if he wants to do it at the same time he did in real life. In real life, LeBron won MVP 4 times. Don't know if he's going to be able to do it in this simulation. Suns are going to be the 3rd seed this season. We're just going to simulate this nice and quickly, though. Suns able to defeat the Pelicans in the 1st round, 3-2 lead over the Mavericks in the 2nd round. And they get another victory. So yet again, Suns in the Western Conference Finals, and the Suns able to defeat the San Antonio Spurs, and the Spurs was the team with Bronny James on it. So LeBron James beating his own son in the Western Conference Finals. Coming out of the East is going to be the Orlando Magic, and the Orlando Magic are going to take the championship. Isaiah Stewart going to get Finals MVP. He's only an 89 overall, but already LeBron 1-2 in the finals in his career. So yet again, people are going to be making the comparisons to Jordan. Jordan went undefeated. LeBron 1-2. He's only 4 seasons into his career, though. I mean, it can get better. Checking out the Suns team going into season 5, DeAndre Ayton actually isn't on the team anymore. It's just LeBron and Devin Booker. So that could be a huge reason why they're not able to win these championships. It's going to be a lot tougher with only 2 guys. All right, so LeBron hasn't been doing too great throughout his career. No more championships, no MVPs. And the only reason I'm showing you guys this season, we're in 2035 now. For some reason, the Suns are the 3rd seed, but they went 39-43. So if we come over to standings, they're actually 8th in the West, but apparently the NBA brought back divisions. So since the Suns won their division, they are the 3rd seed, which is kind of dumb. But LeBron hasn't really done anything in the past like 10 years at all. He hasn't won MVP. I mean, he's still been making all the all-star games and everything. The only thing that did happen, he won Defensive Player of the Year in 2027. We'll go over all of his award history after. But for now, we're just going to keep on simulating until he wins a championship or an MVP. And I just don't see that happening for the rest of his career. All right, we are in the year 2042, and LeBron James is finally retiring after playing for 21 years. And LeBron didn't do anything for like the past 15 years. The first few years of his career were the best in the simulation if he was drafted today. And after that, he was not able to win any MVPs or any championships. We'll check out his player card to see how he did throughout his career, though. In his final season, he was an 80 overall when he retired, and he only averaged 14.2 points per game this season, 19.7 the season before, so he kind of started falling off. His best scoring season was in 2035, where he scored 32.4 points per game. His best rebounding season was in 2037. He averaged 5.9 rebounds per game. His best assist season was in 2025. He averaged 8.6 assists per game. And then checking out his career stats, he averaged 26.1 points per game, 4.2 rebounds, 6.2 assists, 1.7 steals, and 1.1 blocks. He also shot 52% from the field goal, 43% from the three-point line, and 68% from the free throw line. He also averaged 33.5 minutes per game, and he had a 2+-. He ended up putting up 45,000 career points, which, as you know, will put him number 1 for career points as long as nobody else got more than this. We'll check out all the records and stuff like that after, though. But up next, we'll check out the award histories. Of course, he only ended up winning that one NBA championship, which was in 2023, just a few years into his playing career. So unfortunate he wasn't able to win anymore after that. His career started off so strong and then just went downhill. He was still a great player throughout his entire career, though. He ended up making 19 All-Star games. He was on the first team 10 times, the second team 7 times, and the third team 2 times. He ended up getting Defensive Player of the Year in 2027, and he was on the first team All-Defense 8 times and the second team 7 times. And of course, he won that Rookie of the Year in 2021. And he was on the first team All-Rookie. So crazy that he won his championship in his 3rd year and then could not do anything after that. And it sucks he was not able to get a single MVP because of one man. And the man who stopped him from getting all of his MVPs was Mikey Williams, who won MVP 8 times and won 4 championships. LeBron was right behind him every single year in the MVP voting. But Mikey Williams ended up taking every single one of those. So that absolutely sucks for LeBron. Checking out NBA records, though, LeBron James is going to be number 1 for career points. And actually, the actual LeBron in the NBA now is going to be second, only 500 points behind him. So both the LeBrons end up being the best scorers in NBA history. They're also up there for field goals made. Our current LeBron ends up being second for three-pointers made in an NBA career, second for free throws made in an NBA career. Going over to assists in a career, the actual LeBron in the NBA now ends up getting second, but the LeBron that we did the simulation with ends up getting seventh. And then for steals, he is going to be second for career steals as well. So putting up a lot of overall records in the NBA, he definitely had a very successful season. He should end up making the Hall of Fame. But the last thing I want to check out is his game highs throughout his career. So in his career, his game high was 63 points, 23 field goals, 36 field goals attempted, 14 three-pointers, which is insane. That might actually put him in the record books. We'll check that out after. Three-pointers attempted 20, free throws made 24, rebounds 19. Some guy had 30 rebounds this season. 20 assists was his top, 8 steals, 6 blocks, and then he played 55 minutes one game. So 14 three-pointers made is going to end up putting him third all-time for three-pointers made in a game. He is retiring. This is the end of the career. The only last thing we have to find out is whether or not he makes the Hall of Fame, and he should end up making it in there, and there we go. Hall of Fame inductees is going to be LeBron James, 2,042, 1,762 games played, 26.1 points per game, 4.2 rebounds, 6.2 assists, 1.7 steals, and 1.1 blocks. So if LeBron was drafted today, according to this 2K simulation, unfortunately, he wasn't able to win as many championships or MVPs, but he got one championship. He ended up going 1 for 2. And his stats were off the walls. He did crazy in terms of stats, but in the end, he didn't do as good as when he was drafted in 2003. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure that you do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like these. This has been your boy Smequle, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the